Hello, good morning to everyone. In previous class, we discussed about the concept of vertical circle. When a body is moving along the vertical circular path with uniform speed, difference between maximum and minimum tensions is equal to 2 mc. Suppose a body and a stone of mass m is tied to one end of the string and is whirled in the vertical plane. The path followed by the body is to be a vertical circle. Suppose let v1 is the velocity given to the body at the lowest point of the vertical circle. At any point in its path, velocity v is equal to formula derived chesam. V is equal to some rg into root of some formula, velocity, tension in the string bట్టి find out chesam. Conditions from looping in a loop. That means to revolve the body along the vertical circle, there are some minimum velocities at the lowest point, highest point and also horizontal point. Minimum velocity or critical velocity at the lowest point is equal to root 5 rg. At the highest point root rg. At the horizontal point root 3 rg. Tension in the string when the body lies at the lowest point is given by T1 equal to 6 mg. Highest point here T2 equal to 0. Difference between maximum and minimum tensions is equal to 6 mg. Critical velocity పోయేటప్పుడు కానీ నాన్ యూనిఫామ్ స్పీడ్ అయినా సరే difference between maximum and minimum tensions is equal to 6 mg. Okay, right. So again there are some applications. A few or two applications they can explain in the previous class. What are the two applications? Suppose a body of mass m lies at the top of a hemispherical bowl of radius r. Let the ball is just released from the top so that it will ready to slide on the hemispherical bowl. At one instant the body will just the body will remove from the spherical surface. At what angle with the vertical the body can leave the surface? At what height from the top the body can leave the surface? At what height from the ground the body can just leave the surface? When it arises, if it is just starting released from the top of the hemispherical, suppose if the body is given to a velocity v naught at the highest point దగ్గర డ్రో చేసామనుకున్నాం అప్పుడు కూడా ఏమవుతుంది వస్తూ just leave our body. At what angle with the vertical the body can leave the surface? Height from the top, height from the ground. When the calculation is again here in this class, so I am going to explain some more of few examples or few applications corresponding to vertical circle. Suppose here first application 1. A body of mass m lying at the top of a smooth inclined surface of inclination theta. Here, this is the inclined surface. This is the inclined surface. Angle of inclination is equal to theta. Angle of inclination is equal to theta. This is the horizontal. Okay, it is lying on the horizontal surface. A body of mass m is kept at the top of the inclined surface and height of the inclined surface is given by h. Height of it. Suppose it is a, it is m, a, b, c. ఇక్కడ నుంచి రిలీజ్ చేసాము. రిలీజ్ చేస్తామంటే u equal to. Also it is remember that the body cannot roll. It will slide only on the smooth inclined surface. There is no friction available. Suppose the body will slide out of and the body is sliding from top to bottom of the smooth inclined surface. It gains some maximum velocity and reaching the bottom. Okay, maximum velocity. And just the point that the body will hit the ground so that it is given the body after hitting the ground just complete the vertical circle path. ఇలా vertical circle path మూవ్ కావాలి. Okay, the radius of the vertical circle is given by small r. Radius is equal to small r. వారి అడిగే క్వశ్చన్ ఏంటంటే at what height on the inclined surface the body is released so that it just complete the vertical circle on hitting the ground after reaching the ground. Just release the complete the vertical circle. అవునా? అంటే ఈ పాయింట్ దగ్గర లోయెస్ట్ పాయింట్ కదా. మరి లోయెస్ట్ పాయింట్ దగ్గర ఉన్న వెలాసిటీ జస్ట్ కంప్లీట్ చేయాలంటే v is equal to root of 5r minimum velocity. Okay. Also, as the body is moving down or sliding down to reach the bottom of the inclined surface, final velocity v is equal to root of 2gl into sin theta. 2gl sin theta. ఎలా వస్తుందండి అంటే అది సరే చూడండి. Applying according to law of conservation of mechanical energy at the point C, also at the point P. And the total energy at C is equal to total energy at C. Total energy only potential energy is equal to mgh plus also at the point C velocity of the body is equal to 0. Velocity of 0 means kinetic energy 0. On reaching the ground almost potential energy 0 and kinetic energy is equal to half m. Both sides common and cancel. 2 ఇలా తీసుకుంటాము. 2g is equal to v square or v is equal to root of 2gh. It is equation 1. Okay. This is the velocity given by the body at reaching the bottom of the inclined surface. But as the body can complete the vertical circle, minimum velocity a is equal to at a v is also equal to the root of 5r. Cut from equations 1 and 2. From 1 and 2 it is clear that root of 2gh is equal to root of 5r. Squaring on both sides, 2gh is equal to 5r. Both sides gg cancel. So h is equal to 5 by 2 into r. Okay na? Cut the height at which the body can release on the smooth inclined surface so that it just complete the vertical circle on reaching the bottom is given by h is equal to 5 by 2 into r. ఒకవేళ అలా కాకుండా let capital D is equal to diameter of vertical circle. Diameter of vertical circle. D is also equal to 2r from this. R is equal to d by 2. Therefore, height h is equal to 5 by 2 into d by 2. That is equal to 5d by 2. Okay. In terms of diameter, h is equal to 5d by 4. In terms of radius of the vertical circle, h is equal to 5r by 2. Okay na? Conservation of energy apply chesthe okay. Fine. Next one, the other application. Also very important application, that is simple petrol. See here, simple petrol means a small metallic bar of assembly suspended from the rigid support by means of a light string or inextensible string. Okay, ఇలా సస్పెండ్ చేసి ఉంటున్నాం. ఇది థ్రెడ్ దీని కింద బాబ్ వచ్చేసి కనెక్ట్ చేస్తాం. As the bob is pulled on one side through horizontal position. అవునా? Vertical position లో ఇనిషియల్ గా side such that the string is exactly in the horizontal position. అక్కడ నుంచి రిలీజ్ చేసినప్పుడు ఇలా ఆసిలేట్ అవుతుంది కదా అంటే ద సింపుల్ పెండులమ్ will oscillate in the lower semicircle. ఓకేనా lower semicircle oscillate అవుతుంది. So as the bob is oscillating in the lower semicircle, let us find what is the acceleration of the bob at any instant or its net acceleration and how many accelerations are there. Is it uniform motion, uniform circular motion or non-uniform circular motion? This is calculation. See here, suppose this is a point of approach. It is a point of suspension. You can see this is the bob. Mass of the bob is equal to m. Let the bob is pulled on one side until without lying down. ఈ పాయింట్ ఓకే ఇది ఏ పాయింట్ ఉంటుంది ఇక్కడ నుంచి రిలీజ్ చేస్తే ఏమవుతుంది ఇది నా సర్కిల్ పాత్ ఫాలో అవుతూ జస్ట్ మన రిలీజ్ పొజిషన్ కానీ at what angle the bob is released from the vertical theta equal 90 కదా ప్రాబ్లం లో ఇచ్చినట్టు ప్రాబ్లం క్లియర్ గా చదవాలి. Let the bob is pulled on one side such that the bob is released from the horizontal position అంటారు. Released from the horizontal position to this side. ఇలా రిలీజ్ చేస్తే ఇలా వస్తుంది. So ఇక్కడ నుంచి రిలీజ్ చేస్తాం. As it is released from the horizontal position. Okay. Again, once again it will reach the point B, mean position. Let C is any point in its path. This is any point అనుకున్నాం అవునా C is any point 1 by 1. Suppose at A, what is the acceleration of the body? C దగ్గర ఉండాలి B దగ్గర if we 1 by 2. As the body is released from rest, initial velocity is 0. So it is a free falling body కాబట్టి acceleration along its direction is equal to this is the acceleration which is along the tangent drawn on the circular path. Okay, tangent drawn on the circular path. That's why this acceleration is called tangential acceleration which is equal to c. Am I right? C అనే పాయింట్ లోకి వచ్చినప్పుడు and the bob is reaching the point C such that at this position the string makes like a theta with the vertical. Even though it is released from the horizontal position, angle should be measured with the vertical direction. Remember this point. Not from the horizontal, measured from the vertical direction. Okay. So at the point C, here, circle path right. As the body is moving in a circular path, compulsory, there is an acceleration directed towards the center of the circle called centripetal acceleration. Cutting C अने point होगा centripetal acceleration AC directed towards the center and also at C gravity G is equal to acting downwards. At this point C, let us draw a tangent. It is a tangent of the circle. Tangent. क्या ये angle theta దీని ఇలా extend చేస్తే it is also equal to theta కదా vertical చేశాను. Now the component of the along this direction is equal to it is g cos theta and along this direction it is equal to g sin theta. So g cos theta is g sin theta. అర్థమైందా? కాబట్టి AC is equal to ఒకసారి తర్వాత చూద్దాం పక్కన పెట్టేసింది. ఇది tangential acceleration is equal to g sin theta and there is an acceleration AC which is called as the centrifugal acceleration. Okay. But there are two accelerations అండి. రెండు ఉన్నాయి అంటే the body experiences a non-uniform circular motion. Non-uniform circular motion. సరే B దగ్గరకు వచ్చినప్పుడు B దగ్గర tangent తీస్తే ఇది tangential acceleration 50 and centripetal acceleration is equal to AC by ఉంటుంది both are perpendicular. ఎక్కడైనా perpendicular tangent తీసామనుకోండి tangent is always perpendicular to the sector. Am I right? Okay. ఇప్పుడు 1/2 calculation చేద్దాం. Suppose at the point A is లేదా ఫస్ట్ వన్ centripetal acceleration at the point C move at C. C దగ్గర తీసుకోండి. ఫస్ట్ వన్ centripetal acceleration is equal to AC. AC is equal to central force formula v square by r. Centripetal acceleration is equal to v square by r. Therefore centripetal acceleration AC is equal to v square by r. But we don't know the value of v, velocity at the point C. V the velocity and the body is moving from A to C. Also from C there is a vertical line drawn on the vertical line. This is some point B. The distance between traveling of body from A to C, because the body is released from A which is equal to displacement is equal to h. Displacement is equal to h. And O to C is equal to radius. Avuna? Cut from this triangle cos theta is equal from triangle OCD. The triangle nunchi cos theta is equal to h by r. Or h is equal to r cos theta. Again from v square minus v square is equal to 2s. ఇక్కడ v కావాలి minus v 0 starting from rest is equal to 2g into h. Correct. V square is equal to 2gh. Then you substitute change. Therefore AC is equal to v square is replaced by 2gh by r. Or 2g by r, h is replaced by r cos theta. H is equal to r cos theta. Therefore AC is equal to r cancel. This is equal to 2g cos theta. Centripetal acceleration at C is equal to 2c. AC is equal to 2g cos theta. Sir, మరి డయాగ్రామ్ లో g cos theta ఉంది కదా, ఇక్కడేమో AC is equal to 2g cos theta. AC is equal to ఈ వాల్యూ అవుతుంది కదా. కానీ ఇలా సర్కిల్ పాత్ లో వెళ్ళినప్పుడు there is some tension developed in the string also. వెయిట్ వచ్చేసి ఎలా ఉంటుంది, mg cos theta అవుతుంది. సెంట్రిపెటల్ ఫోర్స్ is equal to mg square by r అవుతుంది. ఈ మొత్తాన్ని తీసుకొని మళ్ళా చేస్తే వచ్చే వాల్యూ 5 అర్థమైందా? టెన్షన్ T తీసుకుంటాం, T is equal to సెంట్రిపెటల్ ఫోర్స్ అవుతుంది. దాన్ని ఈక్వేట్ చేస్తే AC is equal to 2g cos theta వస్తుంది. ఓకే, మరి దానికి డీప్ గా ఇది అర్థమవుతుందో చెక్ చేసుకోండి. Centripetal acceleration AC is equal to 2g cos theta at the points. అలాగే at the same point tangential acceleration is equal to tangential acceleration AT is equal to ఎంత ఇదే కదా g cos g sin theta ఉంది. కానీ AT is equal to g sin theta. AC is equal to 2g cos theta. AT is equal to g sin theta. ఇది ఈక్వేషన్ 2. రైట్? ఇప్పుడు ఒక్కొక్క పాయింట్ at the point A. ఓకేనా? at the point A అబ్జర్వ్ చేయండి, A దగ్గర ఉంది ఫస్ట్ పాయింట్. if the body is like at A means what is the value of theta? Theta becomes 90. Cut here. Theta equal to 90 is cos theta is equal to cos 90 is equal to 0. Again sin theta is equal to sin 90 is equal to. Second point, centripetal acceleration AC is equal to formula 2g cos theta. Cos theta అంటే cos 90 0 అంటే మొత్తం 0 అవుతుంది. And tangential acceleration AT is equal to formula g sin theta, that is equal to g. And fourth one, net acceleration A dash is equal to AC and AT always perpendicular అండి. కాబట్టి A dash is equal to root of AC square plus AT square. అవునా? AC 0, AD is equal to 0 కదా, AD square G square equal cancel అవుతుంది, then A dash is equal to 0 వస్తుంది. Acceleration due to gravity కాబట్టి net acceleration at A is vertically downwards, direction కూడా ఉంటుంది. So at the point A, net acceleration is vertically downwards. Next one, at the point B, lowest point B దగ్గర చూసుకోండి. As the body is reaching the point B means theta becomes 0 అవుతుంది. But theta is equal to 0, that implies cos theta is equal to cos 0 is equal to 1. Sin theta is equal to sin 0 is equal to 0. Second point, centripetal acceleration AC is equal to 2g cos theta. Cos theta ఉంది కాబట్టి 2g. Third one, tangential acceleration AD is equal to g sin theta. Sin theta 0 కాబట్టి 0. Okay na? Next third one, fourth one, net acceleration A dash is equal to root of AC square plus AD square. AC is equal to 2g and AD is equal to 0 కాబట్టి A dash is equal to ఎంత? 2g. అంటే 2g ఏంటి? 2g అనేటువంటి AC కదా, AC ఎటువైపు ఉంటుంది ఇక్కడ? B దగ్గర AC అనేటువంటి పైకి కదా, AD 0 అయిపోయింది, ఇక్కడ AD వాల్యూ 0 అయిపోయింది, ఓన్లీ AC ఒకటే ఉంది. AC ఏ వైపు ఉంది? అప్వర్డ్స్. కాబట్టి నెట్ యాక్సిలరేషన్ at B is equal to ఎలా ఉంటుంది అంటే vertically upwards. ఓకే, acceleration at B is vertically upwards. What is the net acceleration at A and G, which is equal to vertically downwards? Vertically downwards. Next one more point here. ఇక్కడ అడుగుతాడు ఏమంటే at what angle theta with the vertical, the net acceleration is exactly in horizontal direction. చూడండి, at what angle with the horizontal, at what angle with the horizontal, at what angle with the horizontal, the net acceleration is exactly, at what angle with the horizontal vertical, at what angle with the vertical, the net acceleration is exactly in horizontal direction. Exactly in horizontal direction. Observe see what is the condition. Suppose ఏదో పాయింట్ దగ్గర మనం బ్యాక్ చూస్తాం, ఇది ఓవర్, ఇక్కడ ఎక్కడో పాయింట్ తీసుకుంటాం, సి అనే పాయింట్, ఇది వెక్టర్, ఈ యాంగిల్ థీటా. సో ఈ పాయింట్ దగ్గర దిస్ ఈజ్ AC, because centripetal acceleration is always directed towards the center of the circle. Tangential acceleration is this is minus. From this point exactly the horizontal line తీసుకుంటాం, this is the horizontal line, అంటే ఈ రెండింటి నెట్ యాక్సిలరేషన్ ఇలా ఉండాలన్నమాట A డాష్ అని. అయితే ఇది హారిజాంటల్ ఉండాలి అంటే θ ఎంత? వాట్ ఇస్ ద వాల్యూ ఆఫ్ θ with the vertical at which the net acceleration is exactly in horizontal direction? ఈ వాల్యూ ఫైండ్ అవుట్ చేయాలి. am I right? AC and AD both are perpendicular, you know, రెండు పర్పెండిక్యులర్. ఇంకొక పాయింట్, so one more point here. At what angle with the vertical, the net acceleration is exactly in horizontal direction. ఇంకోటి మీరు గుర్తుంచుకోవాల్సింది ఏంటి అంటే, అకార్డింగ్ టు పారామీటర్ ఆఫ్ వెక్టార్స్, it is a vector P, this is the second vector Q, అవునా? Let us complete the diagram. This is the diagram drawn from the same point. Angle between the two vectors is equal to theta. ఇది రిజల్టెంట్ ఆఫ్ దీస్ టూ వెక్టర్స్. ఈ రిజల్టెంట్ అనేది p తో చేసే యాంగిల్ ఆల్ఫా అన్నమాట. అవునా? ఫార్ములా నేను తీసుకున్నాను. tan alpha is equal to q sin theta by p plus q cos theta. This is the plane vectors. Angle made by the resultant with the one of the vector p is given by tan alpha is equal to q sin theta by p plus q cos theta. Here theta is equal to angle between the two vectors. Okay. Alpha is the angle made by the resultant with p bar. Suppose here this is the angle. Two vectors ఏంటా? AC ఒకటి AD ఒకటి. ఈ రెండు మధ్యలో యాంగిల్ is equal to అనేది టోటల్ 90. అది θ. అక్కడ ఉంది కదా p and q. ఇది p అనుకుందాం. ఈ వాల్యూ p. ఈ వాల్యూ q అనుకుందాం. q is equal to p కి q కి మధ్యలో ఉన్న యాంగిల్ θ 90. అది మెన్షన్ చేయాలి. ఎందుకంటే ఇక్కడ ఆల్రెడీ ఒక θ ఉంది కాబట్టి మళ్ళా నేను θ అని రాయాలి. Suppose ఇది vertical line. This is the vertical line and ఇది θ అనుకుంటే ఈ వాల్యూ ఎంత 90 కదా, పక్కనే కదా. అప్పుడు ఇది ఎంత పాలు? ఇది θ, ఇది 90 and this is 90 minus θ. అర్థమైందా? అది 90 అంటే ఇది రిజల్టెంట్. రిజల్టెంట్ a డాష్ r అంటే రిజల్టెంట్ తీసుకుని r అక్కడ ఇక్కడ a డాష్ ఉంటుంది. రిజల్టెంట్ కి p కి మధ్యలో యాంగిల్ 90 minus θ అంటే this is equal to alpha. అర్థమైందా? ఫార్ములా therefore tan alpha is equal to ఫార్ములా ఏంటంటే tan alpha is equal to q sin theta by p plus q cos theta గురించి చెప్పండి. ఆల్ఫా అంటే ఇది 90 minus θ. tan 90 minus θ is equal to q అంటే ఏంటండి 80 into sin theta అంటే యాంగిల్ between the two vectors 90. sin 90 into sin 90 by p and AC plus 80 into cos 90. tan 90 minus θ is cos θ. cos θ is 80 value. At any instant 80 is equal to what the value? G sin theta. G sin theta by AC is equal to 2G cos theta plus 0. ఇక్కడ dg times. Am I right? Oh. Again ఇక్కడ sin theta by cos theta is tan theta by 2. ఈ tan theta వచ్చేటప్పుడు cos theta by tan. 1 by tan theta అంటే cos theta. సో కాబట్టి ఎక్కడ రావాలి? cos square theta is equal to 1. లేదా cos theta is equal to 1 by 2. ఇది కండిషన్. cos theta is equal to 1 by 2. మరి ఇందులో cos theta is equal to 1 by root 20. Cos theta is equal to 1 by root. Suppose draw a triangle, right angle triangle here. This is the angle theta. Cos theta is equal to adjacent side by opposite side. Until root 2 ఈ value. Then what is the value of hypotenuse? Root of this square plus this square. 1 plus 2, 3. Okay. From this point. sin theta is equal to ఎంత అవుతుందండి 1 by 2 or theta is equal to sin inverse of 1 by 2. Okay. Second one, cos theta is equal to root of 2 by 3. It implies theta is equal to cos inverse of root of 2 by 3. ఇది cos. Third one, tan theta is equal ఎంత అవుతుంది 1 by 2. Okay. Theta is equal to tan inverse of 1 by 2. ये है ना. కాబట్టి theta అంటే sin ఉన్నా cos ఉన్నా tan ఉన్నా అనేది ఇక్కడ వచ్చే దాన్ని బట్టి మనం డిసైడ్ చేయొచ్చు. కన్ఫ్యూజ్ అవుతారు ఇక్కడ. కన్ఫ్యూజ్ అవుతుంది ఇది క్లారిటీ వచ్చింది అంటే 5 or 6 ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ వచ్చేసి చూస్తేనే ఆన్సర్ పెట్టేసేయచ్చు. అంత ఈజీ రైట్. ఓకే రైట్ హియర్ there is one more application. It is called reaction of road on vehicles. Reaction of road on vehicles or on cars. Very simple. ఇందులో కేస్ 1, suppose if the vehicle is moving on a convex shaped road. Convex shaped road means flyovers. And also in case 2, vehicle is moving on a concave shaped road. Concave shaped road means just another. అవునా? ఈ రెండిట్లో కూడా what type of force exerts on the vehicle by the at any moment. First one, in case of a convex shaped road, flyover, convex shaped road. This is the horizontal. Vehicle is moving on this convex shaped road. ఎలా right? Convex shaped road వచ్చేసి flyover ఎలా లైన్ చేశాను. ఇది convex shape. అలానే in case 2, in case of concave shape, in case of concave shape road means this is a concave shape road and it is convex shape. Okay, concave means it is a part of the circle means the circle path వచ్చేసి ఎక్స్టెండ్ చేసాము. దీన్ని ఎక్స్టెండ్ చేస్తే we are getting a circle path. Okay, it is a circle. Convex is a part of the circle kada. Center of the circle is equal to center is equal to O, and this is the radius capital. Radius capital. Also this is the radius part. Same ఇక్కడ కూడా దీని సర్కిల్ ని ఎక్స్టెండ్ చేస్తే it has some center. O is the center. Just draw a perpendicular line so that it is the lowest point of the concave shape. Lowest point and this is the highest point. Okay. ఇప్పుడు అబ్జర్వ్ ఇదంతా ఇది అర్థం కావడం కోసం మాత్రమే రాశాను. The radius of the convex shape road is equal to capital. ఇప్పుడు ఈ సిచువేషన్ లో let the vehicle is moving on the convex shape road at any instant such that ఈ పాయింట్ this is the okay. Now again ఇది vehicle ఓకే బాగుంది. Line joining the vehicle to center of the convex road is equal to ఇది కరెక్ట్ గా వెర్టికల్ తో చేశాను ఇక్కడ రైట్. weight of the vehicle is equal to mg. It is acting vertically downwards mg. ఈ యాంగిల్ θ అంటే ఈ యాంగిల్ ఎంత yes ఇది మరి ఇక్కడ mg కంటే రిజాల్వ్ ఇన్ టూ కాంపోనెంట్స్ component along its direction is equal to this is mg cos theta. Normal reaction expected on the vehicle by the it is called as reaction of the road on the car. These normal reaction is equal to 10. Normal reaction It is nothing but the force exerted on the vehicle by the road. Also, centrifugal force is also equal to E point mv square by r mv square by. From the diagram, it is clear that from the diagram, if the vehicle do not speed at this point, n plus mv square by r is equal to the mg at any instant. Therefore, we can see normal reaction exerted on the vehicle by the road n is equal to mg cos theta minus mv square by r. mg cos theta minus mv square by r. The most important question. What is the force exerted on the vehicle by the road? N is equal to mg cos theta minus mv square by r. Suppose if the vehicle is at the highest point of the convex road, highest point దగ్గర వచ్చిందనుకోండి, ఇక్కడ నుంచి ఇలా వస్తున్నప్పుడు కింద డిక్రీజ్ అవుతాం. కానీ ఇక్కడ highest point దగ్గర వస్తే theta equal to 0. So at highest point theta is equal to 0. Theta 0 means cos 0 is equal to 1. Therefore, normal reaction n is equal to mg minus mv square by r. mg minus mv square by r. Sir, ఇది ఇప్పుడు ఎలా అప్లై చేస్తాం కాకుంటే it is given mass of the vehicle, velocity of the vehicle at the highest point of the convex shape road is equal to v star radius. Find the force exerted on the vehicle by the road. Then that okay, లేదా n value ఇస్తాడు, m ఇస్తాడు. Find the minimum velocity of the vehicle on the highest point of the convex shape. ఒకవేళ ఇక్కడ మనం క్యాలిక్యులేట్ చేసిన మినిమం వాల్యూ velocity. Suppose if the velocity of the vehicle at the highest point should be greater than certain minimum value, it will move like this. Tangential direction. అంటే the vehicle can completely leave the surface, maybe causes the accidents. అర్థమైంది? But at the highest point the body should have, or the vehicle should have some minimum velocity. What is the minimum velocity in formula? It is minimum. But in case of concave shape road చూడండి, at any instant the vehicle is lying at this point. Okay. Now the angle made by the radius vector with the vehicle is equal to theta. E point దగ్గర weight of the vehicle is equal to mg downwards, and then extend చేస్తే it is also equal to theta. Component of mg along this direction is equal to mg cos theta. Normal reaction acting on the vehicle by the surface is equal to this is n. Okay, ఎప్పుడు కూడా గుర్తుంచుకోండి, normal reaction is always perpendicular to the surface at the point on the vehicle. n. Next one, along this direction the centrifugal force is equal to mv squared by r. But from this diagram n should be equal to ఎంత అవుతుంది? Normal reaction n is equal to mg cos theta plus mv square by r. n equal to mg cos theta plus mv square by r. ఇక్కడ ఎంత వచ్చింది? n is equal to mg cos theta minus mv square by r. Convex, concave mg cos theta plus mv square by r. n is nothing but the rope అనుకున్నాము. n is nothing but the tension. అంతే. So at the lowest point means theta becomes 0. ఇక్కడ వచ్చినప్పుడు theta becomes 0. cos 0 is 1. Therefore n is equal to mg plus mv square by r. ఇప్పుడు అబ్జర్వ్ చేయండి. So by observing these two equations, this is 3 and this is 4 and 1. 2 and 4 observe చేస్తే in which case the road exerts a maximum force on the vehicle. Concave plus, okay. Otherwise, the reaction force will be maximum when the vehicle is moving on the concave shaped road. Right? గుర్తుపెట్టుకోండి బాగా క్లాస్. ఇంకోటి కూడా ఉంటారు ఎట్లా అంటే a jet plane is moving in a in the vertical circle లో మూవ్ అవుతాం. At exists on the point by the plane. Maximum fast గా rotate అయ్యేటప్పుడు ఏ పాయింట్ మీద టెన్షన్ మినిమం లోయెస్ట్ పాయింట్ కాబట్టి లోయెస్ట్ పాయింట్ దగ్గర టెన్షన్ T is equal to ఎంత అవుతుంది mc plus mv square by r. T is nothing but the normal reaction. But the maximum force exerted on the pilot by the plane is equal to mg plus mv square by r, where v is the velocity of the lowest point. Okay, అలాంటి ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ కూడా right. See here a problem. This is a track. A block of mass m, mass of the block is equal to m. It is released from rest at the point on the track. Everywhere the track is full, there is no physical force. So the first question is, if it starts from rest at P, find the resulting force on it at Q1. Q1 a point, this is a point on the vertical circle exactly in orthogonal direction. Radius of the circle is equal to r. Vertical circle radius is equal to r. Otherwise, find the resulting force on it at Q. చూడండి Q1 పాయింట్ దగ్గర ఉన్నప్పుడు ఇది వెలాసిటీ వచ్చేసి సపోజ్ v అనుకుందాం, ఏదో v అనుకున్నాం. ఈ పాయింట్ దగ్గర నార్మల్ రియాక్షన్ ఎక్సెప్టెడ్ ఆన్ ద బాడీ బై ద సర్ఫేస్ ఇస్ ఈక్వల్ టు ఇట్ ఈస్ m. ఓకే, weight of the block is equivalent to m. Right? m is also equal to ఎంత అవుతుంది? This is equivalent to mv square by r. n equal to mv square by r. అడిగితే క్వశ్చన్ ఏంటి? ఫైండ్ ది నెట్ ఫోర్స్ ఆన్ ఇట్ ఎట్ Q. వాట్ కన్సిడర్ చేసే ఫోర్స్ కావాలి అంటే దేర్ ఆర్ టూ ఫోర్సెస్ n and m0 both will perpendicular. Net force at this point is root of n square plus mv square. n is also equal to mv square by r. Cut to find the value of m. Compulsory we are having the velocity v కావాలి. ఎలా ఫైండ్ అవుట్ చేస్తాం? v వాల్యూ. ఇంకోటి ఇచ్చాడు, సారీ హియర్ ద రేడియస్ ఇస్ స్ట్రాంగ్ యాస్ క్యాట్ నాట్. Initially చూడండి, the body is released from the point P where the height is equivalent to 5 r. Q దగ్గరికి వచ్చింది, Q దగ్గర ఖచ్చితంగా ఈ హైట్ ఎంత అవుతుంది? r. ఈ పాయింట్ దగ్గర వెలాసిటీ. Applying conservation of mechanical energy at the point P and also at the point Q, will find the value of v. So according to law of conservation of mechanical energy, total energy at P is equal to total energy at Q. P దగ్గర total energy అంటే potential energy plus kinetic energy. Potential energy is equal to mg into h means 5r plus velocity is kinetic energy 0, and at Q potential energy is equal to mg into height from the ground is r. It is the radius. Plus kinetic energy is equal to half m v. Okay, both sides m తీసేసి ఇక్కడ ఉంది 5gr is equal to gr plus v square by ఈ gr తెలుస్తుంది, 5gr is equal to 4gr, therefore v square is equal to 8gr. Or v is the velocity, q is equal to root of 8gr. Velocity. Now the force exerted, find the resultant force on it at Q1. A resultant force on it at Q is given by f dash is equal to root of n square plus mg square. n and mg both are perpendicular. Root of n square plus mg square. n is also equal to formula ఏంటండి? mv square by r plus mg square. Root of m by r into v square is equal to 8gr. 8gr plus mg square. mg square is whole square. ఇక్కడ కూడా n square కదా, సారీ n is equal to mv square by r whole square. Sorry, mv square by r whole square. ఇక్కడ mg whole square also. ఎంత వచ్చి ఆర్ క్యాన్సిల్ అవునా mgr whole square is equal 8 mgr 8gm 8gm means 64 mg 64 mg square plus this is also mg square అంటే మొత్తం ఎంత అవుతుంది 64 mg square plus mg square 65 mg square so root over 65 mg square or root 65 into mg. This is the net force acting on the body at the point. Also there is the second question. At what height above the bottom of the loop the block should be released so that force it exerts against the crack at the top of the loop is equal to its weight. At the top of the loop, E point. At the top of the loop, so that the force it exerts against the crack at the top of the loop is equal to its weight. So here this is mg and E point దగ్గర normal reaction అవుతుంది body front E point. Centrifugal force is equal to this is mv square by r. So at highest point of the track, at highest point of the track ఇది n కదా అంటే n plus mg is equal to mv square by r. But what is n? Richard force it exerts against the track at the top of the loop is equal to its weight anna అంటే n is also equal to mg plus mg is equal to mv square by r. mg plus mg 2mg is equal to mv square by r. m అనేది cancel. v square is equal to 2gr లేదా v is equal to root of 2g. v is equal to root of 2g. At what height the bottom the loop the block is released అన్నారు. మామూలు ఎన్నికలు ఎంత height నుంచి రిలీజ్ చేసాం 5 r. సెకండ్ కేస్ లో ఇక్కడ నార్మల్ రియాక్షన్ ఎన్నికలు ఎంత ఉండాలి అంటే at what height from the ground the block is released. ఇది రిజల్ట్ let the block is released at a height h dash అంటున్నాము h dash ని రిలీజ్ చేస్తున్నాము according to conservation of energy total energy at the point b is equal to mg h dash plus chemical energy 0 is equal to just ఈ పాయింట్ దగ్గర there was some point q dash అంటాము q dash అనే పాయింట్ దగ్గర వెలాసిటీ ఉంది గ్రౌండ్ నుంచి ఒక హైట్ లో ఉంది ఎంత హైట్ లో ఉంది q హైట్ అంటే mg into q plus half m is so m and b set the money then g h dash is equal to 2gr plus half into what is b square 2gr e 2 cancel 2gr plus dr is equal 3gr then g h dash is equal to dgr and dg cancel होते h dash is equal to 3r కానీ height at which the body release is equal to what the value 3r. So very important కూడా ఇలా conservation of mechanical energy apply చేస్తూ we can do the problems in the medical circle. So after seeing this video you can just finish the problems corresponding to medical circle up to module 3 without any